Hey guys, Tim Wolf here. I'm gonna do a quick video breaking down the 2022 contribution limits and income limits for accounts like the IRA, 401k, and HSA. If you are new here, please go ahead and subscribe. I post financial education videos helping you to learn where you're at with your wealth, where you wanna go, and how to get there. All right, let's get right into it. I'm gonna list off a lot of numbers here. If you wanna see just a straight up Excel spreadsheet, I will post that on my website. You can check that out. So for the IRA, you can contribute up to $6,000 in 2021, and for 2022, they're gonna keep that at $6,000. For the IRA catch-up, the individual retirement account catch-up, and remember, this is for Roth IRA and traditional IRA. If you're turning age 50 within the year 2022, so you're age 50 and older, you can contribute $7,000 a year in 2021, and they're keeping that the same for 2022. It's kind of unfortunate to see no change to the IRA contribution this year because inflation is through the roof, 4 to 5%, where normally it's only around 2 to 2.5%. So as inflation rises, it would be helpful if the limit rose so we can contribute more money, but they do make up for it in other areas. We'll check that out later. Also, keep in mind for your IRA, if you want to file for 2021, you don't have to do it by December 31st of 2021. You actually have until the federal tax deadline of April 15th, 2022. So you can contribute to this year, 2021, all the way up to April 15th of 2022. The Roth IRA income limit for a single person last year was up to $125,000. This year, they're raising it to $129,000. And if you're married, last year was $198,000. This year in 2022, they're raising it to $204,000. So you can make up to that amount of money and you can still be eligible to contribute to a Roth IRA. If you make over that amount of money, you may want to consider doing a backdoor Roth IRA where you contribute to a traditional IRA and immediately roll it over to a Roth IRA, because you're not going to be eligible to do the full $6,000 into a Roth IRA because you make too much money. And for your 401ks, 403bs, 457bs, and TSPs, in 2021 it was $19,500. In 2022 they have raised it to $20,500 that you can contribute. So we see $1,000 difference there, increase that we can contribute to our 401k. Again, this is Roth and traditional, as well as the catch-up for the 401k, the 403b, TSP, or 457b was $6,500 in 2021. They kept that the same at $6,500 in 2022. Just meaning that if you are turning age 50 or older in the year 2022, you can contribute up to $27,000 into your 401k. Now, the total that you can contribute to all defined compensation plans has risen. It's gone from $58,000 last year to up to $61,000. So we see a $3,000 increase. And what this means is if you do have a 401k and a 457b, or you have a 401k at your company and a 403b, you can actually contribute to both of those accounts. The total, however, cannot exceed $61,000 of your own money. That doesn't include your employer contributions, just the employee's own contributions. And moving on to the HSA, the health savings account, this is for all qualified medical expenses. If you are a single individual, it went up from $3,600 to $3,650, so we get an extra $50 we can contribute there in 2022. And for the HSA family plan, you can go from $7,200 up to $7,300, so we got a $100 increase in 2022 for the HSA family. And the HSA catch-up is not changing. It's still $1,000 in 2022. You have to be turning age 55 or older, and you'll be eligible to contribute an extra $1,000 into your HSA. And again, just like the 401k, this does not include employer contributions. It's your own contributions only. So if you do have a match in your HSA or your employer puts $1,000 in, you can still do the $3,650 or the $7,300 if you're a family. And the FSA, the flexible spending account, in 2021 was $2,750 and it went up $100. In 2022, you can contribute $2,850 into an FSA. The contribution limits for a simple IRA or a simple 401k went up from $13,500 to $14,000. So we saw a $500 increase there in 2022. You can do up to $14,000. Now, simple IRA, simple 401ks, if you've never heard that before, it's typically for businesses that have fewer than 100 employees. They offer those. And for the last one, the SEP IRA went up from $58,000 to now in 2022, you can contribute $61,000. So we saw a $3,000 increase to the SEP IRA. A SEP IRA is a simplified employee pension. This is typically for people that are self-employed with you're the only employer, or maybe you have 1 or 2 employees. And if you have a question about anything, just go ahead and throw it in the comment section, guys. I'll be sure to answer it. If you have multiple questions or you just have no idea where to start, do I contribute to an IRA, a 401k first? Do I do both? Should I be going into an HSA? And you're not really sure, just sign up for a one-on-one session at timwolf.com. They're free 45-minute session for limited time only because I just launched them, so they're free right now. At some point, they're gonna cost money, so you might as well take advantage of it while you can. I won't try to sell you anything or charge you anything. The only thing I do ask is if you got anything out of this video, please go ahead and hit the like button. It helps out a lot so I can keep making these videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in next week's video.